Hey, it's rukristin, and today I'm going to show you how I am putting together my 30 Days of List journal for the March 2018 30 Days of Lists challenge. So for my book, I'm using this clear scrapbooks binder thing that I got on Amazon. I will link in the bottom of the notes. It is a 6-ring hole. It fits the A5 binder, and I will be using my 6-hole punch. This is the same binder size as the Ali Edwards scrapbook size. If you are familiar with that, they're my favorite scrapbooks, so I decided to branch out and see what I could find on Amazon and some other places to open up my designs a little bit more and see what I could find. So I found this cool clear binder on Amazon, and that's what I'll be using my 30 Days of Lists book. So I went through my stash and I found some of my favorite papers. Got some handmade papers, some patterned paper, some vintage paper, tags for my Kia. So I'll be going through those and showing you them as I put them in the book. And what I will be doing is, here we are, using the 6-hole punch and creating pages that I'll use. So I have 15 papers, and I'll be using them, both sides. And for my actual lists, what I have here is label stickers that I cut down to 2 inches by 3 inches. So I'm going to peel it up a little bit so you can see. They're just like Avery labels that you would get at an office supply store, and I chopped them down to 2 inches by 3 inches. This way I'll be able to write my lists on them each day, and it will have a cohesive feel in my book no matter what the paper looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting some pages on the book. I like the binder idea for most of my projects because I like to be able to, change around my pages. So I'm not really concerned about where they're going right now. If I want to go through and change the order that my pages are going into later on in the process, I totally can. I went through my stash and picked out some cool papers. This page is perforated, so all these little figure boxes are actually their own thing. Okay, so those are the pages that I pre-punched. So I'm going to go ahead and punch a couple more using my 6-hole punch. I picked this up on Amazon. It is amazing and versatile, and I use it for a lot of my projects. Like I said, the Ali Edwards 6x8 binders use this size, and a lot of the planners come in this size. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting these through. And if you are new to 30 Days of Lists, you can listen to the podcast episode that Amanda and I did of Crafty Ass Female. It is up on CraftyAssFemale.com, and it is an awesome episode. We talk about listing as a hobby and how listing is really great when you want a short creative activity when you don't have a ton of time. You can do some lists in just 2 or 3 minutes each day, save it for the weekend, and when you're tight on time, when your life is super busy, lists are there for you. And I'm going to go ahead and do this last sheet of paper and put that right there on the top. Close that up. And so I'll flip through. I'll go through real quick. Make sure I have enough pages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Great, so I have enough for my 30 days and my cover. So I'm going to flip through and figure out one that I want to use for the cover page. I really like this one, but I'm probably going to pick out something with a little bit more words. Ooh, maybe this one, because I know it doesn't have a back, and that might be fun to put on. And I know the sticker isn't going to stick super well on the glitter, so let's grab that, pull that out. And so I'm going to use this tag here as the, let's put this right in front so I don't take up extra room. I'm going to use my stamp set right here, my 30 Days of Lists stamp set. You can pick that up in the Awesome Ladies shop. Grab my clear acrylic block, stick that down. Oh, wants to stick more to the desk than it does to me. Get the ink. I'm going to line it up right here. 30 lists, and then I'm going to add the date right here in my handwriting. So my March looks like garbage, so I will take some time and use the pen to fix my garbage handwriting and make it look good. The best thing to do is like widen the lines where you want your letters to get bigger, and then fill them in. If you're like, oh, I definitely should have made my line a little bit thicker there, I definitely want to fill in that spot, that's what you want to go with. Okay, much better. So March 2018, 30 Days of Lists. And this is going to go right here in the cover. I don't know how I'm going to attach that yet. It needs something more than just like probably a brad. We'll get a brad and we'll put that right in there. But I will grab that later on. Okay, so I'll grab brad, put that in later on. And I'm not going to stick down my stickers just yet. Just because I'm going to do my lists on them and I don't want it to... I don't know where I'm going to want to put it until it's done. And this way, if I screw up my list, if I screw up my handwriting, if I screw up, whatever, I haven't put it down on the page yet. And so this gives me a lot more freedom to write my list, do it however I want, and then when I'm done with it, when I know it's good, when I know it's right, I can just put it down. So I'm going to flip through, just make sure that I like everything kind of the way it is right now. I think it's pretty awesome. I'm super happy with these pages. This one I might trim down a little bit because it's hanging above the edge. And I love that this is so freeform. I can add pages if I decide, like, I come across a super awesome page in my stash that really goes with one of the prompts this month. I can totally swap it in and out. But for now, this is my 30 lists book. It's ready. I'm going to grab my brad and stick that in on the top. I've got my stickers ready for my lists, and I am so good to go. If you want to learn more about 30 Days of Lists, you can go to 30daysoflists.com. If you want to learn more about how I have been taking on the 30 Days of Lists challenge for the last so many years, you can go to rukristin.com/30lists. And as always, if you like these videos, please subscribe. And you can always find out more about me at rukristin.com. Thanks so much, and we will chat soon.